Welcome aboard, you scurvy dog.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Faraway Fridays. We're going to try this Escape from Monkey Island again. Today, co-hosting back as my co-host, as always, the lovely Cocainium Rob.
Hi!
So you can see that we're screwing around with the video options there and whatnot, trying to get things set up and stuff. So, we don't need that. We need to go back here and go to continue and load.
Rabberdasher, thank you for that follow.
Oh, appreciate it.
Hey Pistol, hey Sassy.
Hello.
My sweet Frank, Sparrow, all you guys, good to see you. So I missed out last week. You guys went back to a Lucasfilm classic, eh?
Well, we tried. We did some stuff.
I heard it gave you some problems.
Bowser began to rage. Bowser raged hard, but Bowser has kind of sort of figured things out.
His Bowser conquered all.
We've not conquered all, but we know what we're supposed to do for certain things at this time. So if we go back to this house over here, I was informed that we almost had the grog. If we had continued to shake and shove the machine, we would have gotten it.
Just kick it some more.
That's pretty much that's how I go through life. Just kick it some more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the I'm sorry. That's the sword bat or the trainer's house.
So we're just doing a good tour. We're doing a tour.
Yes.
Exactly. Percussive maintenance. That's the way of things.
Push drop machine.
Now I don't know if you guys got to talk about this last time, but I'm assuming, and also tell me to shut up if they're like doing on-screen thingies with voice acting.
No, it's fine.
Hey Zippy, but you may have had a history with this game that I did not.
Yes, I played this game way back when I was a kid. Actually, it was one of the first point-and-click adventure games I ever used.
Enough to do that twice.
Oh, okay. I guess we can't do that. It's one of the first point-and-click adventures I ever played, and I played it with my best friend's uncle using his laptop. He introduced it to us. He was like, "Hey, this is, something fun." And
It is Return to Monkey.
Nothing.
I never played this until I was already a man. I was out of college, and I played this when it was free on Xbox's like Xbox Live before they had Game Pass actually.
Nothing.
So I came to beloved the Island of Monkeys very late in my life, because I didn't do my dad and I didn't do point and click adventures very much.
so apparently,
it's cool to see it going back through.
so
There's nothing special about it.
So apparently, I might have gotten some wrong information on this, because I was told that if we keep pushing and pulling on this machine, it's supposed to rattle down and we'll get it. But now we cannot give it more pieces of 8. We cannot.
There must be a more honest way to get some spare.
Is there
change.
another button except push?
Push and pull, obviously.
Nothing.
Let's try pushing it a couple times.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nope. Okay. So that didn't pan out the way we wanted it to.
Huh.
Oh, there we go.
Is there more grog source?
Grog. Diet Grog. Cherry Grog.
Ooh.
Grog Classic. Caffeine-free Grog. And root beer.
Oh, give me that root beer.
I like cherry grog.
Nothing.
Hey Diggs.
Hi, Diggs.
not stupid enough to do that twice.
And we can't do it again, so...
Oopsie doopsie.
Well, don't know what we're going to do there, folks. Guess we're going to have... I guess there's another way. Or maybe we soft lock the game. And, you know...
Hooray! It's a true point and click adventure experience. Everyone's like, hit it with everything you've got. Smack it with shovels and swords.
I just did. We did the last time, so... However...
There's probably, I don't know, there must be another source or something.
Well,
Para-
go ahead.
Para insists the game does not soft lock. I don't know. Perhaps Para is correct.
Oh, we're going to do that, are we? Bowser's Rage intensifying!
It's over 9,000! Wait, what happened?
So, because I have two screens set up, if I go...
it just like blooped out.
if I go too close to the edge...
Oh!
Yeah.
You clickety-clacked on the outside the window.
Yeah, I clickety-clacked off the wrong window. And it sounds like you've got somebody calling you, so...
Oh my god. Yeah, I do.
Okay, all right. Can we walk over to this guy? No, we can't talk to that guy.
Hey, you can't come back here.
I got a couple ideas, but I'm not 100% sure if they're gonna work. I'm gonna try. Well, chat, how you doing?
I was summoned to respond to how many bananas I had given the child today.
Oh, I understand.
The answer was a surplus amount of bananas.
That happens.
Apparently.
Hey, you can't come back.
Banana rumblies in the belly?
No, it was like, how many bananas? And I'm like, 2 bananas. And she was
Does it?
like, well, I gave him another banana. And I'm like, that's too many bananas. Then I got yelled at.
Hey, don't go. into
Welcome
the
to my
kitchen.
life, chat. Yeah, 3 bunches of bananas.
Okay, all right. We'll close that
Hey,
door.
Square.
All right. Okay. All right.
you-
What are we thinking here?
Broxon, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, if this is a game you haven't seen before,
It's
the
some
most
sort of
retro
meat
of
or
Pirate
like
games,
substance.
The Secret of Monkey Island, is pretty awesome.
It
Oh
is.
wait, is this where you have to make the
That
grog?
doesn't seem
Because
to
I'm
work.
pretty sure that I've had to do that before.
I don't think it's this point. I know I know what you're thinking about. What you're talking about.
I don't think when I played this, I don't think I got it out of the machine either, because I'm a big dum dum.
I'm almost positive that there's a way. Like there's a cup somewhere. I just can't remember where it is.
You probably just have to harass the right person, or pick it up. I don't know. I'm a loot goblin. Even in this game, I had all the items.
Of course you are.
I don't remember. I truly do not. I am flying blind into the
Don't go into
cove
the
of
kitchen.
pirate treasures, I guess. Take their cup.
I'd love to.
Well, if it isn't the boy who wants to be a pirate, how do you fare on your quests?
Look at all these important-looking beardy
I'll just be
fellows.
running along now.
Leave us to our
He's doing a bit better, Square.
Back
You
in
might hear a
and
little
tell us
bit
what
of
you're doing.
a cough and a chew at times.
Yes, I will be clearing my throat every once in a while.
Dude, my
but
kid doesn't need to keep growing, Sassy. He's already like 3 feet tall, and he's only 2.
I mean that's a whole 2 feet higher than you. But you know, whatever.
Yeah, you know.
I'm calling you a midget. Yes, I know.
I know. I am weak and
Oh,
tiny.
lovely. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that there's one you can just take off a table in there.
No, it's not. It's not in there. Trust me. I have.
Man, Monkey Island is just like, don't go to the edge of the screen.
No, it is. And of course, it seems like my mouse is screwing up on me, which is great
You're having the best day.
I'm having the best day. Oh well. At least I get to share it with you, Rob.
I know. I'm here. I have grog. It's okay.
You have rum mixed with water?
Close enough. Close enough.
Oh, God. Oh, so much pain.
What up, Kai? The games. It's just gonna constantly do that because
It is. Because I lose track of my cursor.
you're a cursor fiend. We're doing great, Kai. We're just going crazy with like this mouse, and he wants like cheese, and there's a guy who sells shit with a parrot, and walking around trying to find a cup so we can steal some grog.
Well, I'm going to go back, and we left off with some fights. We were sword fighting. So
Oh,
I'm gonna try and do some more sword fights, and then
Boy, howdy do I love sword fighting.
and then once I get all of the main insults, I'll go find the sword master.
There's nothing better than the sword insults. That's like the most famous part of this game too. I feel like
Be important.
is the insult sword fighting.
Insult sword fighting is wonderful.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Soon you'll be wearing my
name is
sword like a
Guybrush
shish
Threepwood.
kebab.
Prepare to die.
First, you better stop waving it like a feather duster. I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down.
Like a feather duster.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, huh?
Well, that's good.
Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
I'm shaken. I'm shaken.
There's much love for you getting better, sir.
Oh, I appreciate that, guys.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
I'm shaken.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
Yeah, it was one of the first ones we learned.
You're good enough to fight the sword master.
That one's funny.
Oh, okay. Well, we just got told we could go fight the sword master. Let's go back here. Let's see if we could actually follow this guy to the sword master now.
Take us to the sword master.
Of course, you can't fight the sword master the first. Why did I go in there? I didn't want to go in there. You can't fight the sword master the first time, or you can't fight and win the sword master the first time. You've got to fight her several times because she says some very special things that are
Some
very
beautifully special things to you.
beautifully special things.
Aw.
Aw.
Thank you, Sperandio, I think. I'm glad that we at least deserve your free Prime sub. That is very nice of you.
Oh, we
Confused
appreciate
one, what up? Good to see you.
Hope you guys are all doing well.
there, fancy pants.
Yeah, I know Confused one's been a busy boy, so
What do you want?
I'm sure he's enjoying a little bit of time off right now.
I'm looking for the sword master of Melee Island.
Time to chillax.
I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could.
Sword Master of Melee Island here.
Again.
Third, I think this is fourth time.
Yeah. I have a very vague memory of finding that stupid cup you're looking for. That's like going to kill me until we find it. Very, very vague. Like most things in my head, incredibly vague.
Where's the... Oh! Oh! Why?
You should have.
Oh,
Baron von Muffinbeard III has just subscribed with Twitch Prime, and that's
I'm-
really cool.
I'm so
That's
mad
an
right now.
appropriate name.
I'm
That's
so
an appropriate name.
I'm so mad
What-
right now
What are you mad about?
because when we went in there, I think I lost him.
Oh, the guy you need to follow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Don't
we
worry,
lost
we'll
him.
find him.
Okay, so 5th time's a charm.
He will be found again. Confused one just made a mistake. Subscribed. You've been subscribed for 2 months, Confused one. Thank you.
Ooh.
You-
His stained
you get
underwear is
stinky
turning
undies.
into stained shorts.
Yeah, you get the stinky undies. Ask him to go there again.
No.
Look, it just gives us more time to hang out.
Well, I
And have
agree.
fun.
I agree with that, but it also increases the amount of time where I'm looking at this going, "Why? Why are you torturing me, Lucasfilms?"
Lucas Arts. They tortured you from 1999 to 2004.
Let's be fair, Lucasfilm has tortured me as well.
Hey, where'd
Yeah,
you
and
go?
then again in like
Hike halfway
I don't know,
across
when
the
that shitty
island
one
to
come
try and
out,
get you a reservation
the
with
Force
Sword
Awakens or
Master,
whatever.
who, by the way, says you can go
The
jump in the
Force
lake.
Awakens was all right.
And when I come back,
It's the last
you're
one
gone.
that was like the Return of the
See if I
Skywalkers
ever
or
do
whatever.
you a favor
This
again.
last I didn't like any of them. The new trilogy is poop for me.
What do you want?
I'm just not a fan.
I'm looking for the Sword Master of Melee Island. Look, I told
It was
you
not
she
my
doesn't wanna
not
see
my
you.
most favorite.
Maybe if you asked her again?
But I was I think for
I
anybody
guess
who is
I
really into the
could
legend
hike all
stuff,
the
that's
way
probably the
over
case.
there. Again. Be right
Like
back.
me, 'cause I'm a big nerd.
And don't
Yeah, Rogue
touch
One was
anything.
fine.
Okay. I'm using all of the brain
Is it-
cells that I have to focus
More
on
Bowser powers.
all of my Bowser brain cells to follow this old man that is walking with a cane. Well, it's a sword, but
He must have gone this way.
oh, he does. He is going this way.
Oh, there he is. Go left. Head west, young Bowser. Yeah, sassy, you get it. Hello and greetings, Lord Troa. Mac Broxton, thank you for that Prime sub. Appreciate you being here.
Now, what
Good
happened
stuff.
there? Why didn't?
Listen, I'm sort of busy right now. I'll talk
Did
to
he
you
three
later.
wood away?
Oh, why did he? What happened? What did I do wrong? Where did I click?
I don't know. Thrawn is cool. Sparrow. Thrawn is cool. Oh yeah, no, it was inevitable that there was going to be like this high-pitched reeing Kai. He is a sneaky old man. He just scooting around. He's like, they'll never catch me.
Hey, where'd you go? I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Sword Master, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake.
Well, yeah,
And when
I would.
come back, whew, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again.
Okay, all right. Hear me out. Hear me out.
What do
Yeah.
you want?
Just let me
I'm
follow
looking
you
for the
again.
Sword Master of Melee
7th time's a charm.
Look, I told
Solid
you she
Snake's
doesn't
great
wanna see
grandpa.
ya.
Check for boxes,
Maybe if you
Bowser.
asked her again? I guess I could hike all the
Blue.
way
There's a
over
blue
there.
dot at the top of the map.
Again.
I don't know what that would have been.
Blue dot at the top of the map.
And don't touch
Pistol was
anything.
saying that he saw something, but I'm not. I don't know. The Disney ones for me, furry. Definitely the Disney ones.
What Disney ones?
Disney or Furry asked which Star Wars are the worst? Disney Star Wars, the prequel Star Wars.
Oh God, definitely Disney. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I get that people didn't like the first three or the prequels, but you don't want to know something? At least they were still Lucas.
Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at.
You follow that old man. You go up there, you follow him.
Find that old man.
Oh my God, where? No, where did he go? Where?
There he is.
Where was he?
He was there. You just followed him this way.
I couldn't have.
Yeah, you
Because-
did. What's at the top of the screen? What's that place in the cove at the top?
What? This up here?
Oh, or wait, I'm like 30 seconds behind you.
Yeah. The Swordmaster is in the middle of the woods right here.
Oh, okay.
So
Because I saw him on screen as you like came across the side. You were sliding left, and he was rounding the bend.
like up through here.
Yeah, I had seen him. I had seen him walking up the path.
Yeah, but once
then-
we get up to the lookouts, the lookout, he disappears and he's
Magic.
no, it's I'm not doing something right is clearly the obvious.
Why
Oh,
don't you just stay and fuck up his shop?
because there's nothing else to fuck up in his shop.
Oh my god, Confused One. What? Confused One just tipped 64.42.
Why? Why did you do that?
We love you too.
Oh my god. And, all right, let's.
Oh, the worst Star Wars is the Christmas special? That's correct.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's
Looks
correct.
comfortable in a spooky sort of way. Looks comfortable.
Because
in a
people will be
spooky sort of
using
way.
it to.
I think I hear slithering.
That's,
inside.
That is entirely accurate, Confused One.
Okay, all right. Hold on a second.
Is this where there's a cup?
Bowser is looking up on the interwebs because Bowser is confused.
Bowser's sad. Welcome. Well, this is Welcome to the BPL Secret of Monkey Island Christmas
Yeah,
special.
yeah, exactly. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, it's all fine text too. Okay, trial 1, sword mastery.
We're just this becoming master of sword. Who would have thought it was this hard to master sword fighting?
Oh my
and that
God.
it would involve grammar.
Okay, Scumbar, the circus, did that. Voodoo Lady's Den, once we have the rubber chicken.
If any of you wanted to remember the days of what it felt like,
Oh, this is like I'm looking up game facts.
yeah, I was about to say, if you want to remember the days of like playing games when you needed like a guide and it was in Notepad. Giga, is that true? Is there there's a Sambikrit tunnel? Any good playthrough websites out there that don't cook you to death? No. Most certainly not. Those are but a thing of the past.
Huh.
Actually, even in the past, that wasn't a thing. Buying strategy guides, Spera, man, that I feel that's going away back. Like, y'all remember strategy guides?
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, apparently we can find the sword master on our own.
Oh. Okay.
So we're gonna try it like this.
Okay. Let's see if we can do it. Come on, Mr. Threepwood. Cop him, Fleetwood.
This is what happens. This is like, okay, we apparently we kind of sort of soft lock the game because apparently according to this walkthrough, and I don't remember doing this either. Obviously there are multiple ways to play this game.
Yeah.
But apparently I was supposed to ask him to ask the Swordmaster to train me to fight the Swordmaster. So, I mean, you know.
Oh, you never asked him, like, the right thingy?
What you be wanting, you scurvy
No,
lover?
no.
Ever notice how all these roads start to look the same?
Oh, you're supposed to talk to this guy.
No, I wasn't supposed to talk to this guy at all. This guy just randomly fucking talked to me.
Oh.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
I don't want to talk to this guy.
You want to know why all the roads look the same? Yeah, I do want to know why all the roads look the same.
Aye, this better
No,
be-
Yeah.
no, I want to go to the fork. I don't want to talk to you, asshole.
I'll be on my way.
He's like, I will prevent you. Remember the New
Okay,
Vegas strategy
alright,
guide
okay.
that had inaccuracies? Everything about New Vegas had inaccuracies. Also, hey, Cookie.
Hi, Cookie. Okay, all right. Oh, God, now my phone is kind of... This game is cursed. This game is doing nothing but giving me technical difficulties.
Look, we haven't made it to the Curse of Monkey Island. You can't fucking say that yet.
I understand, but this game is cursed for me.
Nope, you have to get through all of them.
No. Okay.
No.
Seriously, I might not be playing another one after this. I was considering doing the Chuck's Revenge, but no.
Yeah, the true Curse of Monkey Island is running it.
Oh, okay. All right. So we go north.
Have you and your impossibly four-headed character found the way?
Those are the flowers we need to pick up to drug the dogs.
Control Foxtrot Utah, welcome to the chat. Imagine people being so forward in real life that they just start up a combo with somebody walking by. I mean, does that happen to you, Bowser? Do people do that?
People starting random conversations on. Say that again.
As they walk by.
As they walk
by, just like in real life, just like, hey, just walk by and start up a conversation.
Not if I don't know them. How about that?
Okay, yeah, no, but I don't know that it happens.
Oh,
Pistol,
I've
you would
already
do
got
that.
one. Okay, cool. All right, there we
This
go.
is the remastered. Hey,
Yes,
Tex.
this is the special edition. Okay, hi Tex.
People do that to me.
All right, so we go north again.
North upon the wood.
Then we go east.
Kai, do not let your skin be undered.
Then okay, walk to plants. You know what? I'm gonna pick these up as well, just because.
Yeah.
Actually,
You
no.
can never
you know,
have too many flower bits.
no, it's telling me not to. So we go east again.
Don't let that strategy guide tell you what to do.
Yeah, I wish. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Then we go west. And then we go north. That wasn't
Oh yeah, no, it
north.
totally is. Kai, it totally is. Grab it all, it's a LucasArts adventure. Eventually you'll make a spaceship out of like a piece of gum, some duct tape, and some silly string.
Okay, MacGyver.
Open ravine.
Hey, you can't say that that's not how this shit used to work.
You're not wrong. Okay, it says push. Push side.
Shout at the sign.
Oh.
Just ah!
Just yell at it. Oh, look at that. Oh, ha ha. Ha ha ha. I can read.
Well, for now. Let's not get our hopes up here, okay?
How
Such
dare
gifts can
you
come and
approach
go.
the Swordmaster without permission, which I surely didn't give you.
Close up.
Hi, I'm selling these fine leather jackets. I beg your pardon, but I must talk to you.
I must talk to you.
I doubt that.
gotta
Everyone who
kill
comes
you.
here is prepared to fight. Let's be honest.
I like how that's
You're
like
here to
always
prove
there.
yourself to the pirate leaders in hopes of one day being as immoral as they are.
Yep. Nailed it right on the head. Gee, you're smart.
I can tell by the sarcastic
As
expression
immoral
on your
as
face
they are.
that you've been fully trained
and?
by Captain Smirk. Let's get this over with. My tongue is sharper than any sword.
It's like, lady, don't you kill people with swords?
Oh, hey, that's...
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
My sword is famous all over the Caribbean.
You run that fast?
No, guess not.
There are no clever moves that can help you now.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them.
I forgot that we could fight her.
Usually see people like you passed out on tavern
Ooh,
floors.
Control Fox Utah. Thank you for that. Thank you for that Prime sub.
So you got that job
And
as
Square
a janitor after
Square
all.
clipped us me teasing you about reading,
Now I know what filth and stupidity
Which I love.
really are.
Oh, okay, that's... All right.
So you got that job as a janitor after all.
Nope, I guess not.
I've got the courage and skill of a master
so you got the job as a
swordsman.
janitor. I love reliving these. The insults are funny. Thank you, Fox.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
You are a pain in the backside, sir.
Okay, all right.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up.
Yes!
Again, huh?
My name is feared in every dirty corner of this island.
So you got that job as a janitor after all.
Ha-ha!
If your brother's like you, better to marry a pig.
How
Bowser
appropriate.
comes back with
You
gusto.
fight like a cow.
Oh,
Look
oh.
behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Where? Where?
I hope this teaches you a lesson. Now scram.
Okay, apparently we need to go and learn a couple of more lines.
We need to go and learn a couple more insults to yell at this lady when we invade her space and house.
You know, I didn't want to go there, Rob, but you went there, so... Okay, good. All right, at least...
Drift Pirate, thanks for coming by, man.
No,
Stop
no.
and say hi. I know how it feels with the... I know how it feels with the wish my kids would let me stay and watch. Trust me, I feel that. Yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side, bud.
Take care. No, I don't want to go to the fork this time. This time I want to go talk to people. Can you let me talk to people?
It's like, no, you said no talkie last time. You said no.
This game is killing me.
I know it is.
This game is literally... I'm slowly dying because of this game.
Die.
I am simply going to absorb your
Oh, you make me want to puke.
I guess your
Like somebody already dead.
despair? Despair is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, despair.
People fall at my feet when they see.
Dude, all we do here is make dad noises. Dad noises are like my profession.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Bowser, you make a few dad
My
noises.
handkerchief
Of course.
will wipe up your
Yeah.
blood.
Drift.
I'm rubber. You're.
Did it give you the classic "I'm rubber, you're glue"?
Yeah.
You make me think somebody already did. Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Okay. So there are a couple of ones we missed.
I thought we already knew that.
Stopping a pirate.
Yeah, well, you know.
To your
I was saying,
figured-
did we miss more?
I think there are probably more, but you know,
My name
whatever.
is
I
Guybrush Threepwood.
I figured I'd
Prepare to
reiterate
die.
that. Thanks for being there, by the way.
Who, me?
Hold on.
I'm always here, baby.
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Even before they smell your breath,
Haha! We've learned something new.
Oh yeah.
my handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
We just beat people up in the street until they say new words
So
at
you
us like
got
we're
that
some
job as
weird
a
illiterate
janitor
alien
after all.
person. Just like, ah, yes, you have entered another line into my data banks.
Pretty much. Blood, you make.
Knife Fight City of the Caribbean. Oh my god,
Oh.
Pirates of the Knife Fight City.
That's good.
Yeah. They're like, these aren't swords, these are long knives.
There are no words for how disgusting
Oh yeah.
you are.
Yeah. It is,
I'm
Pistol.
shaking, I'm shaking.
How's Foxtrot, Utah, how the stupid Kenku learns language. Just pecking people until they squirt out new lines.
If
Just
your brother's like you, better to marry a pig.
Knife
That's
Fight
not
City
fair.
presents
You're using
Summer
the Swordmaster's
Vacation.
insults, I see. Wow.
I thought it was supposed to. Hey Tex, like, you're telling me it's not supposed to?
Stopping a
What?
pirate
What's not
is
supposed to?
dangerous to you.
His shower's making weird noises.
Well, you know,
My name is Guybrush
depends on what's
Threepwood.
going on in there.
Prepare to die.
Yeah. Parallax having a spin-off from Knife Fight City.
Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever
It's a good
will.
one to revisit, like if
You're
you can get it
on
running. It
fast.
doesn't like to play nicely with Bowser's OBS and stuff, Tome, but
Nobody's
it's
ever
definitely
drawn blood
it's
from
definitely a
me,
classic.
and
It's a fun
nobody ever
revisit for
will.
sure. Every now and then, just for the jokes and the
If you
ambiance.
run that fast,
Like it's just well set in my opinion. And also welcome to the chat.
Hello, I'm trying to figure out stuff. That's why Rob has mostly been doing all the talking.
I mean, we know who they want to listen to.
Oh, that's true. I mean,
Boy, are you ugly.
my
I'm
my
insulted. You
completely
even tried to use
lovely
that
and dulcet
insult on
tones,
me.
I'm sure.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
Yeah, Knife XL, dude. Mac Broxton, Knife XL.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Oh, I'm looking forward to chicken time, that's for sure.
ooh, chicken time.
In-game chicken time.
Oh,
shut your gob.
My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
I actually had more chicken today.
So, you got
I
that
had the
job
same
as a
chicken that I cooked
janitor
Wednesday.
after all.
I finished it off.
Yikes, nice.
It was really
move.
good.
okay. One more.
Aye, this better be
Oh, pardon me.
important.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare
Hopefully,
to die.
we'll learn some new ones. You make me want to puke. You fight like a dairy farmer. I think I got that one.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Aw.
My name is feared in every dirty corner of this island.
That's not fair. You're using
Dad
the sword
noises.
master's
Yeah, dude,
insult
it's
sign,
dad
Slim.
noises all the way down.
It's all the way back up too.
Yeah, all the way down and all the way up. Uphill.
make me
It's dad
wanna
noises
puke.
uphill both ways.
You make me think somebody already dead.
Exoteric Stratagems resubbed for 1 month at tier 1.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to watch me poorly play The Secret of Monkey Island.
Yeah.
Even before they smell your breath?
Wow, you're good enough to fight the sword master.
Yeah, well, you said that the last time, and
Is that my child screaming outside? Okay. Your pain is my pleasure. Ooh.
okay, that was dark, chat. Not gonna
Normally
lie.
that's my line.
I mean, it's valid and true, but still.
We have such sights to show you.
No.
I wonder if there's a good. Never
Are
mind.
you in trouble this time?
I've
Because
learned
someone's
one
gonna let
more.
me know, and I don't want to know. Never mind.
I've learned one more
To the
insult.
backside, sir.
Do we have enough insults to beat her up?
I think so. I'm hoping. Okay, well, at least they give us time to look.
Your hemorrhoids
Eclipse
are flaring up
was
again, huh?
saying, at least you don't have to explain to your mom why you have a $10 bill from calling the tip
Now I
line
know
for
what
this
filth
game.
and stupidity
Ooh.
really are.
Yeah, those were the days. Holy hell. I forgot that was a thing.
You make me think somebody already did.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
My sword is famous all over the Caribbean.
Nice sunshine. Where
You
we're
run that
going, we
fast?
won't
No,
need
no,
eyes to
I-
see.
Every
Beat her
word
up
you
with your
say to
mouth.
me
I
is
mean,
stupid.
insults.
I'm trying. What did she say? I can't fucking remember.
Sassy. Oh, the lava's hotter
Could you
than a
repeat that?
flame
I
broiled
didn't
otter,
quite
and my
get it.
shoes are melting to the
Every
fiberglass
word
floor.
you say to me is stupid.
Your hat still feels the sting, huh, Eclipse? You can do it, Bowser. I believe in
yeah?
No, we're missing one more insult.
you. No.
My tongue is sharper than any sword.
Oh yeah?
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
So the chat knows I had to turn Rob
Brothers
dad
like
so I could
you,
hear this.
Better to marry a pig.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
How appropriate.
Yeah, I didn't remember that
You
one,
fight
Sassy.
like a
It's funny
cow.
though.
Oh, that's not the right one either.
This is probably
I've got the
gonna
courage and skill
this is probably
of a
gonna get me to
master
like
swordsman.
play all these again. It can be. It can be. Hey, Tex. It definitely can be.
Okay.
So you got that job as a janitor.
We
after-
failed again. We're missing so many. We have failed.
We
I
didn't
hope
we
this
didn't
teaches
fail.
you a
We made a
lesson.
hasty tactical
Now
retreat
scram.
while pulling our pants up to learn more words. Yeah, they're good. You should. They're fun. Now scram. And so the lonely white Kenku travels back into the forest to learn more insults.
We'll just stay here for now. Eventually, somebody will come along and try to insult us, or we'll try to insult them, and
We have not eclipsed. Grog is the thing that has eluded us.
Stopping a pirate.
Are we just gonna like hang out in the woods with the sword, waiting to like tell people to fuck off?
yes.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to.
That
I'm
is
gonna sit
exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, it's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm just hanging out in the woods. Why? Well, I'm gonna watch people walk by, and then I'm gonna tell them they fucking suck. Then what? Then I'm gonna hit them with a sword. What?
What an idiot.
What an amateur insult!
Yes.
I'm not sure, Pistol. I don't remember.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a fighter Kenku who took a feat to get vicious mockery, and his charisma is a
You run
7.
that fast?
You make me want to puke.
Yeah, it might be.
You make me think somebody already did.
haha.
Yeah,
Okay,
you make
okay.
me think someone already did.
Okay, all right.
I like on there, it's just like, boy, are you ugly.
Yes, those are the.
Knife Fight City, Island of Insults, the Kenku edit. Oh my god. I love it. Exo, Cyrano de Bergerac. Or Bergerac. It wouldn't have been the same if they gotten rid of it. That would have been really, really weird. Like if they didn't have it,
You call
Quasar. Like
yourself a pirate?
I couldn't imagine Monkey Island
an
without
amateur
insult sword fighting.
insult.
I feel like it's integral to like the
Uncle!
feeling of the game. Like, it's just not the same without it.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
I'm aware of that. However,
My name is Guybrush Threepwood.
Hmm?
Prepare
j-
to die.
you haven't seen it yet. You don't worry about it.
Okie dokie.
For me, dairy farmer. There we go.
I got
But
this
what about
scar on
Monkey
my
Island
face
without
during a
monkeys? I
mighty
don't know. No,
struggle.
we'll probably get away with that.
I'm shaking, I'm
Hey, Striker.
shaking.
Oh god.
Striker's here to watch you. Now you have to perform.
Oh. No. Pressure.
I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down.
I'm sorry. The Knife Fight
Oh,
City
yeah?
Quadruple Trilogy is available only on Betamax and in Thailand.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
Oh, yeah?
This pirate was a wash.
You're good enough to fight the
We found nothing.
Swordmaster.
Oh god, Striker.
You ugly pirate.
Move out of the way, or I cuts my way through.
Don't you lie to me, Mr. Pirate. Good enough to
My
fight
name
the
is
Swordmaster.
Guybrush
It's just like,
Threepwood.
I tried
Prepare
that
to
already.
die.
3 times. 2 times, actually. Let's see if this one works here.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
Oh, I am
Yeah,
brother,
Exo, I
you
remember
are
Betamax,
blue.
just barely.
Okay.
VHS took over by the time I was actually watching stuff. Like,
Pardon me.
I just was choosing to watch things.
Oh my. Sorry. Let's hydrate after that one.
Get the Monkey Island out of your mouth, damn it.
Yeah, I agree.
Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
Oh, I'm shaking. Oh, I'm shaking.
What the hell? That was an easy one. Everybody has that one.
We got another hydrate, so
My
now you
handkerchief
hydrated,
will
and now
wipe
you
up
must
your
double
Okay,
hydrate.
all right. Well, that's good.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I should put water
Wow,
in there.
you're good enough to fight the sword
Ooh.
master.
You lying sack of shit.
Who, me?
No, the fucking pirate.
Stopping a
Oh,
pirate can be
when they say you're good enough
dangerous
to fight the
your-
Swordmaster, it's like, don't flatter me.
My name is Guybrush.
Flattery will get you run
Prepare to
through.
Die.
Yeah,
Alright.
Eclipse, it was around, it just wasn't lit. Like, when I was watching stuff in the 90s, everything we had was VHS. I, like, remember having Betamax and, like, it being around, but I never really...
Just get out and
I never
sword
used it.
fight in class.
And, like, we never bought... My family never bought anything with it. Although,
I got this scar
the
on
way
my
that I
face
found
during a
out,
mighty
like...
struggle.
later, like in my preteen years, the way that I found out we had even still had anything Betamax was I found my
How
dad's old
appropriate.
porn stash
You
and it was
fight like a
Betamax. I just thought that was freaking hilarious. I'm like,
A
what the
dog that
hell?
was smarter than you.
Bowser, did you have Betamax?
Maybe. Look, man, it was a while before I got TV. All right, I'll throw that out there.
Yeah, Striker, exactly. It was like, this is how I was reminded of Betamax. It is part of the reason Betamax stuck around.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them.
Ah,
Made it. It's Betamax. Betamax. That's.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
okay,
My
all right.
name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Let's see if this guy has any new starter insults.
Boy,
Yeah, is that
are
how you get them? Like, you have to
ugly.
wait for them to say.
I'm insulted. You'd even
things.
try to use that insult on me.
Look at all those insults.
Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
I'm insulted. You'd even try to use that insult on me.
You run that fast?
Oh, alright, Giga.
What an idiot.
Smacks
An
him back with
amateur
sword.
insult. You fight like a dairy farmer.
So do you have to say things that the Swordmaster says to you?
No.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
The Swordmaster says things that are very similar to what these guys will say.
Oh, okay.
What an idiot.
I just don't quite
What's
remember
the
how you
matter?
learn them.
Just get out of sword fighting class.
Basically, what it is I gotta find the ones that are their responses are similar. Like, hold on a second, I'll show you.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood.
There is
Prepare
no
to
sword
die.
fighting without insulting.
Boy, are you ugly.
I'm insulted you'd even try to use that insult on me.
It's because it's the only one that'll let you tell me what insults you're using.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
Yeah, I don't remember how you're supposed
You
to
run
proc
that
the other things.
I got this scar on my
That one
face
seems new,
during
right?
a
They both were,
mating
but now I gotta remember that I gambled.
I am rubber, you are glue. I give up. You
During
win.
a mighty
I
struggle.
think it's the bloodthirsty pirates that I need to.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
Oh, do the different pirate types have different insults?
Yes, they do. Sorry to
Sorry
bother
about
you.
you.
I'll be on my way. I don't
I'll,
want
be
to
on
fight
my
this
way.
asshole again.
It's like, you, please leave. You do
Move
not
out
have
of
the
way,
face for
or
fighting.
I cuts me way through.
Okay, this guy might actually be the one I want. Okay, let's try.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
Damn,
I'm
XL.
shaking,
That's
I'm
a
shaking.
that's a hell of a way to come back. Just like, gaming.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose.
Ah, there we go. That was the proper reply.
Yeah, see,
I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting
and then
down.
they'll tell you the reply.
Yes. Where's the hemorrhoids? There we go.
Your hemorrhoids are
Tell
flaring
them
up
about
again, huh?
hemorrhoids. Yeah, dude, that is rough,
There are
dude.
no words for how disgusting you are.
I am rubber.
So now you have to
are
say another
glue.
one that one of them told you.
Wow, you're good enough to
You
fight
lie!
a sword, man.
Well, apparently I've found the call and response to one of them, Now I have to find
Scurvy
the
lubber.
call and response to another one. So hold on.
My name is Guybrush
see.
Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Beat up more people in the woods, Bowser.
Yeah, exactly. Beat up more people in the woods.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than
Oh,
you.
dude, you got bribed with a case
He
of
must
Mountain
have
Dew to
taught
hang
you
out with
everything
D&D
you
nerds.
know.
That is awesome. I'm jealous. Like
We've
I had
learned
to.
another
I
one.
was the one having to bribe my
I've
friends.
spoken with apes more polite than you.
Squatch Face, what up? Hello. Thank you
He
for that
must
follow.
Have taught you everything you know.
Now I want Mountain Dew. God damn it.
I've heard you were a contemptible.
I wonder if I can DoorDash from my convenience store. It's like Mountain Dew, chips, ice cream. Apparently I'm on my period or something.
Wow.
I'm very sensitive when I'm having cravings.
Yes, there
Van
are.
Zant
you just
Militiamex,
never learn them.
nice. Dude, for real, Kai, I'm just
so
like,
good.
man, I want snacks, want some soda. I just want to be bad, like lazy and bad. Everyone's like, well,
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to
Rob's
die.
pregnant.
I'm glad you're here, Rob, because I am literally rubbing my last two brain cells together, figuring out what fucking insults are what.
Your last two brain cells, the ones in your ball sack.
I mean, it's ahead. They might be down there, so...
You're right, Cookie. Like, Cookie, you are right. That is the case.
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
I am rubber. You are glue.
Excuse me.
Ah!
Eclipse, this is Bowser and I in a nutshell.
Pretty much.
You don't hear him abuse me and Tarkov.
Yes. It's because... You're right. They don't hear me abuse you with Tarkov. It's because we don't play Tarkov anymore, because you led us into a minefield.
Look, that happened one time and most of us made it out with our legs. Yeah, Pistol, I feel that one, man.
Oh, thank you.
Leoff, thank you very much. Thank you for that follow. We appreciate it.
We're... What... Bowser is... Oh, there we go.
I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family.
Hey, we found another one.
Yay! Dude, Eclipse, for real. Watching Tarkov alone is just like... Oh, the whole time. It's just a sweaty, nerve-wracking game. I talk about it on and off on here all the time, but man. Oof. I'm glad I don't play it anymore. Although we did start playing that Marauders game.
Yes, which is just as bad.
No, it's not that bad. It's a lot more
glad
forgiving,
to
that's the
hear you
thing.
attended
And
your
like when you
family
die, you
reunion.
can get right back in the action really fast. So,
You're no
It's
match
not as
for
painful.
My brains, you poor fool.
Ooh.
I have not Eclipse.
You run that fast?
We keep learning new insults, and I'm like, no, I thought I had them all.
You win.
You did not.
I did not.
Oh, that's kind of
Stopping
cool.
a pirate can be
Single player
dangerous to
top-down
your health.
Tarkov.
My
Wait,
name
what?
is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to
yes,
die.
Giga.
Got that one.
It's all. Tom was talking about a
I've heard you
game
were
called
a contemptible
Zero Servert.
I am rubber. You are glue.
Tom, okay, now cut this guy's toes off.
You're no match for my brains.
Dude, Sparrow, I didn't have time for those kind of games. TMNT
I
on the
am
NES,
rubber.
like,
You are glue.
those games were hard. Like, ooh. No, I haven't seen it, Squatch. I don't watch a lot
I
of
got this
devlogs
scar
or
on
pay
my
attention to a
face
lot of that
during
stuff
a
anymore. I
mighty
just like to kind of
struggle.
go into things blind now.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Excuse me. And I don't know if that's just like
Wow. You're good enough
me
to
changing
fight
the way that I
Sword
view
Master.
games and gaming, or like if I just changing what I have time for, so I just kind of let myself be blind and go in and just figure it out. I don't know.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood.
Timberborn, is that the
Prepare
one
to
where you're like,
die.
you make a little colony of beaver people and like, just make a little beaver city?
Wait, what? I'm only
Don't
catching.
worry about it. Look, you tell me when you've learned all the insults, Bowser. We're gonna talk about Timberborn.
Too bad no one's ever
Be a
heard
man.
of you.
I'm not-
Oh! We just heard something.
I got this scar on my
Contemptible
face
sneak.
during a mighty struggle.
Heard of you at all? Yeah, I really like that Timberborn game. I'm not into the city builders, but it's cute. I've watched people in the Legion play it.
I hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose.
The dev is actually competent and has experience with game design. Fair, Squatch, fair.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'm shaking.
It always feels good when you get into a game, especially if it's like early access or like going through growth or anything. You're really reactive and responsive devs. Yeah, Matt Broxson, I played
I've
Republic
spoken with
Commando
apes more
about
polite than
3.5 hours on Wednesday, May the 4th. And there's a VOD up. Yeah, you should be able to find it. And if it's not on the Twitch, it'll be in our YouTube archive. And I'll plan on probably trying to finish it next Wednesday. Dude, it was my favorite shooter. Like, I mean, you can go watch the VOD. I rant and rave about it. I play about half of it.
What was this now?
Star Wars Republic Commando.
Oh, yes.
The one I played Wednesday. Yeah.
Yes. May 4th.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Kai. Kai linked our stream archive, and it's up on there.
Woohoo! Oh.
Magnus did nothing wrong is now following, and I agree.
That's a Chrono Trigger reference, is what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Heard you were contempt me. This is the one, I think.
You're no match for my brains, you poor
No,
fool.
Sassy. No, he did not.
I'm shaking.
Ah.
I'm shaking.
I hate you! You...
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Striker, yep.
Yes, there
Yeah,
are.
you should. But you might want to spell it
never
right.
learned them.
Actually, I don't know if... Hey, is Chrono Trigger spelled with an H like it should be or not?
I'm sorry.
Striker. Well, okay. Yeah, dude, that would be
I'm
really
glad to
cool if
hear
you set that up to
attended your
capture.
family reunion.
I know you have like you have all the original stuff too.
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all.
Dude, Blues Brothers is such a good movie.
Now this guy is a fucking insult fucking savant.
From me, and nobody ever will.
You or him?
Him.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's like the sword first lieutenant.
You run that
No,
fast?
suddenly he's a fucking savant. I still beat him.
You're good enough to fight.
You shut your filthy mouth!
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous.
Alright,
to
okay.
your
Oh, Stryker needs to give a weather report.
Oh, where are we going for this one,
My
Striker?
name is Guybrush Threepwood.
Who knows?
Prepare to
It's
die.
just weather.
Wait. Let's give him the old weather helicopter. How's it going up there, Striker?
It's your belly, isn't it?
A chest, but it was close.
Yeah, Stryker is a weathers man. Or he's our weathers man.
He's not just our weatherman. He is also our on the scene action news reporter. If there is something that is going on, you can expect Stryker will be there. He may or may not have been the cause of it. We're not 100% sure, but he's going to be there. There we go. That's the one.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I am rubber.
Open the windows and look outside.
Thanks, Stryker.
No, that was Spera.
All right. Okay. All right.
Stryker is just
You
he's
fight like
he's
a
an entire
dairy
news
farmer.
station in one man.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Trisha Takanaka.
Me handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
Yeah. So you got that job
so you
as janitor.
got that job as a janitor after all.
Go fuck off.
I
Weather
once owned a
62
dog that
degrees
was
F,
smarter
17
than you.
degrees C. Wind northeast at 14 miles per hour, 23 kilometers per hour. 44% chance of things.
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Wait, we're supposed to clean the studio?
Wait, what?
Nobody told me that, Sparrow.
But
We might want to check on Stryker.
I got my pile of rotten underwear just the way I like it.
Yeah, really. Like, where do you think we ship the underwear for the sub badges? Hey, Bulk.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all.
There we go. Haha, I have won, you asshole.
You're good enough to
Again,
fight the
shut your mouth,
Swordmaster.
you filthy
Have you
bastard. There's one more.
insulted him? Have you completely insulted him?
I-
Stopping a pirate
Hoping that this is the last one. I think this is the last insult that I need to find. We'll find
My
out
name
here.
is Guybrush
in a
Threepwood.
Eclipse
second.
is excited.
Prepare to
He's just
die.
like, go fight her!
I will. My mouse is dying on me, I think. However,
Man,
Typical
you
snake.
have all the problems.
You're no match for
technical
my brain,
difficulties
you
are
fool.
us.
We should just keep Callie or Tally in the
Yes,
corner. Like,
there, we
technical
got
difficulties,
it.
dog.
We got it. Yeah, well,
You found it?
Yes.
make me want to puke.
You make me
Gordon
think somebody already
519. Thank you for that follow, sir. He's being an
did. There are
insulting
no words
bastard.
for how disgusting you are.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Oh, Sparrow, Gilbert Gottfried. Goddamn.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
I've heard
best
you were a
voice in
contemptible sneak.
theater ever.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you, it's all.
I'd be remiss to even attempt
This is
that
the
voice.
end for you, you
Oh no, there's another one. God.
You run that fast?
You have found another.
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Look at this.
Giga, my power has doubled.
Move out of the way.
Bulk, welcome to another month of subscribing. Thank you, Bulky Boy.
Sorry to bother you.
Thanks,
Take her on.
On
Bulk.
my way.
Take her on.
I need
Do it.
one more.
Does she really require all of them? Because I don't know.
I can't remember, but I think so. So hold on a
My
second.
name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to
Foxtrot,
die.
just get a Roomba for the WBPL studio. Anything that isn't vacuum upable can be used as ammo.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Bulk, another one. Oh, she requires 85% of them.
Oh, well then, I think this is... Hold on a second.
Inconceivable! I mean, can you buy a
This is
buy
the
a
end for
blunderbuss
you,
in
you
bulk?
gutter
Can you
crawling
make a metal
cur.
tube and stick some
Oh,
gunpowder
yeah,
in the
rubber.
bottom of
You
it,
are
and then shove
glue.
things in front of it? Sure.
Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
First, you better stop worrying about the
God.
duster. I once owned a dog that was
Bricks
smart.
of serious putty.
He must have taught you everything you know.
Related here, Bowser. This is a question for you. On
Oh.
a related note, is the plural of the blunderbuss a blunderbussy?
Why? Why did you have to fucking go
I didn't
there?
ask it.
Why?
I didn't ask.
This
Foxtrot
is
did.
you did this though. This is
I
your
didn't
doing.
do this. Foxtrot is not
You
me.
wanna puke?
You no,
You
you
make me think somebody already did.
I'm rubbing my two brain cells together to try and beat this goddamn game. So I'll deal with you later.
So you got that job as a janitor
The
after all.
buffalo shell. It's full of chicken wing bones.
Wow, you're good enough to fight the Sword Master.
Blunderbussy. Bust it. I'm just gonna shout that when I shoot shotguns and like Heroes of the Heartland now. I'm just gonna be like, bust it.
Oh, that's great because I'm gonna hear this, but when I go to sleep, busted it, busted it.
I knew you thought of me in your dream.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we do have to apologize for not streaming Heroes of the Heartland yesterday. With me being as sick as I was, and a few other things, we just weren't able to, and we couldn't find anybody to replace the stream. So we apologize for that profusely. Zombie smashing will continue next
Let's
week.
get this over with.
I don't.
My
Distance
tongue
makes the
is
heart grow
sharper
fonder.
than any sword.
All right.
But it did.
First, you
I mean,
better
it did
stop
suck.
waiting it
Like,
like a
yeah,
field
you were
investor.
too sick to do it, and I wanted to try to do a stream as well to like make up for it, but I
hope you have a
couldn't.
boat ready for a quick
I couldn't
escape.
even get time in my own office until like 9 o'clock. So it was a. Yeah, your health is a priority, Bowser. Kick this lady's butt.
I'd love to.
I'd
Stab
be in
her
real
with your
trouble if
sword.
you overused them.
My last fight ended with my hands
Imagine
covered
taking
with
care of
blood.
your meat suit when there's shit posting to be done. I mean, one can shit post from an like
I'd be in real trouble if you overused them.
a misshapen meat suit still. Like the meat suit may be ill, but the
Every
shit post
word
still
you say to
floweth.
me is stupid.
It just didn't flow fully on Thursday night. Thus the just more of Knife Fight City like lore happening in the chat. Damn.
You make me think somebody already did.
And I failed.
You found a new way not
My
to succeed.
wisest enemies run away at the first sight of me.
Even before they smell your breath?
Oh,
See you,
Haha.
Foxtrot. Enjoy
Bye.
your D&D.
My
What?
sword is famous all over the Caribbean.
What happened to you? What
You
happened,
run
Bowser?
that fast?
nothing. I failed.
Oh,
Again.
okay.
If your brother's like you, better to marry a pig.
Oh yeah, Striker, you also have the D&D. We will continue to fight in front of this lady's house. Her kids are just inside like, why is there someone yelling at you and calling you a cow mommy?
Probably.
Mommy, why don't you stab that man? Because that's not how sword fighting works, children.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion. Look behind you! A three-eyed
Yeah, it
monkey!
turns into family insults.
I hope this teaches you a lesson.
Nope.
Now scram.
It taught me nothing. I'll be coming back. I'm pretty. I'm. We'll get her. I'm not gonna go fight them again. I'm gonna come back and fight her.
Do it.
Okay, I lied. I'm gonna fight this guy.
Okay, I lied.
My name is Guybrush
He was right
Threepwood.
there.
Well,
Looked
he
like-
just like he was right there. So
Yeah, you're like, well, when there's somebody in the road, you
This
don't
is
not
the
stop
end
them
for
and
you,
call them
you
an idiot.
gutter-crawling cur.
You don't. What do you not threaten them?
You get the point.
well, at least we learned a new one.
I once
Friday
owned a
Night
dog
Night
that
fights
was
could be like a thing
smarter
that
than
if we
you.
had like one-on-one PvP of like
Oh my
Lord
god.
How, or like Chivalry,
He
or
must have
even
taught you
like one of those
everything you
VR
know.
games. And people, just two people take a knife, one person leaves,
It would literally
the
be
other
like
person bleeds out.
it would literally be just two guys standing in the center of a ring with one hand
Stabbing the shit out of each other.
one hand covering their face and the other hand just waving something like it's an inanimate, like it's a feather duster.
Yeah.
What else have we got here?
Two men enter, one man leaves without fingers, the other man doesn't leave at all. Makes me think there was like this UFC clip one time of two people. They were like, they had grappled and then they were just toe to toe punching each other in the face. Maybe it was Bellator, but like it was just bam, 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 bam. I was like, what the hell? Like no guard or
I've
anything.
spoken
Oh, it
with
was hilarious.
apes more polite than you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Aw, everybody worried about you. Was
There
it
are
Don
no
Fry?
words
Okay.
for how
I
disgusting
wouldn't
you
know.
are.
Wait, what was
Yes,
what?
there are.
One of
You
the
just
Bellator
know
at UFC like reference I made. Somebody knew what it was. I was like, oh yeah, okay.
You have the manners of a
Ooh, a new one, a new one.
You just never learned
And I've
them.
got a little tip for you. Get the point? Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Okay, all right. Let's one more time.
Stopping a pirate.
Oh, for the love of God, not this asshole.
Well, when they teach you
My
when they
name is
teach you the
Guybrush
proc,
Threepwood.
can't you
Prepare
use the
to
proc and then you'll get a response?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Yeah. Eclipse is like just take a little snoot of a little part of me. Take a little Rob snoot
You
right off
have
the
the
corner here,
manners of a
Bowser. You'll
Uh,
feel better.
I wish.
I wanted to make you feel comfortable with me.
Oh, there we go. We just learned it. He was good for something.
This is the end
Yay.
for you, you gutter-crawling
It's
turd.
Purple Waldo, yes.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point?
I am the cocaine Rob.
Yes, you
It
are.
cannot be helped. It was pride. Okay.
It's not a giant pile of salt that we put a hat on or anything, right?
Nope. Yeah, Wit was like, it's Pride, Don Fry
My
versus
wisest
Yoshihiro
enemies run away at the
Takayama.
first sight of me.
It is. It is such a good start.
Using the Swordmaster's insults, I see.
No, I wouldn't reference a McGregor fight.
I've spoken with apes more polite than
Insult
you.
the hat pirate. Insult
I am
him to
rubber,
death.
You are glue.
That's what I've just done.
Wow.
Hey, Law, what
Enough
up,
to
man?
Fight the Swordmaster.
I get
It's
that.
Waldo's pirate cousin, Werther's.
All right, we're gonna take 5.
We are?
Maybe is this the 4th or the 5th fight?
I don't remember.
Yeah, neither I can't remember it either. Look, guys, we'll eventually stumble our way to the end of this game. It's just welcome along to the.
Much like pirates, we will blurry-eyed stumble our way forth.
Let's get this over with. There are no clever moves that can help you now.
Okay, all right, no clever moves.
I returned fresh from a kid. He's like, I don't remember you murdering that guy.
Yeah, well, you didn't see what happened after the fade out.
Yeah.
I gutted him.
He's just this smiling like Guybrush Threepwood. It's just like the smile gets wider and wider.
I mean, it's Guybrush. Like with a name like Guybrush Threepwood, how can he not be a serial killer? Oh, what did this person say again?
I don't know, Bowser. What did they say?
Could you repeat that? I didn't quite get it.
There are no clever moves that can help you now.
Tell him he looks like a British officer.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them.
There we go.
My tongue is sharper than any sword.
And
She's on the
First,
defensive.
you better stop waiting it like a
Aha!
feather duster.
That's a twofer.
Now I know what filth and stupidity really are.
Thinking
wonder
very
if you
hard.
feel comfortable with me?
Okay, we failed that one, but we're still in the game. We're still in the game.
Only once. have I
Don't
met
worry,
such a
Squatch.
coward.
The decision is made long before anybody sees it.
He must have taught you everything you know.
And haha! Okay, we got her back on the back foot.
My last fight
Nice.
ended with my hands covered with blood.
Mid XL knife fight session. Get her, Bowser. Get
I
her.
hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose.
Ha! It worked.
I will milk every drop of blood from your body.
Hold
Oh,
on.
she's gonna milk the blood from your body, eh?
I know. I'm just like, is it how appropriate you fight like a cow, or
It must be. Dairy joke. Do it. Call this woman a cow. Do it. No balls.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
It's one of your oldest lines.
I give up.
oh my God, we won!
Well, I hope you're happy.
See?
You can go back
never
and
fails.
brag to all your friends about how you beat
No, no, no,
the
no,
Swordmaster.
no, 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 no.
Here.
It only took 6 times.
Woo! 7, 8. I don't know. Somebody will watch the VOD and be like, it
Oh my
took more
God,
than that.
probably.
Just in my head, all I'm thinking about is like the yeah from the Who. Just
Yeah! We got that. I heard the sub or whatever it was come in.
oh no,
just
bit
as we-
parties. It's a bit party. Striker and Tome throwing in some biddies. We got Striker throwing in
Biddies.
some 5 biddies. We got Tome throwing in 400 biddies. Woo woo! Thank you. Well done, Bowser. Way to beat up a defenseless woman in front of her own home.
Excellent. I deserve that pocket sand. Thank you very much.
Yeah, pocket sand. Oh my gosh.
Okay, now we can talk to one of these guys. Maybe this is how it goes.
I beat the Swordmaster and all I got was this T-shirt.
I think that's actually what it is.
Bulk, where'd you find a salt thing to go next to my not salt pile?
Well, if it isn't the boy who
You and
wants
your
to be a
emotes. You kids and your
pirate,
emotes.
fairly fair on your quest.
We got new ones, hey? There's a Bowser one. There's you. I think we're gonna look at trying to get a Tally one. Little stuffed Tally plushie. If you look at my icon, it's kind of off to the side. Zenith,
Ooh.
our wonderful artist Zenith has been drawing left, right, and center. We appreciate her to no ends on all the work that she's been doing. Anyway, she captured a little plushy Tally, and we blew it up a little bit. We're gonna try to make it a Twitch emote.
Nice.
I'm the deadliest scallywag whatever swung a sword.
See, I'm old. I
Defeated
don't understand the
Swordmaster,
emojis and
did
things.
you? Aye, you're a strong fella.
Hold on. Bulk.
Stylish T-shirt. We have enough.
Okay, all right.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog.
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
Look at them fancy pirates.
I think I know where to go now. I'm just gonna walk around these guys.
Bulk cheered a bit so he could make the salt dance.
Ah, excellent. Dancing salt. We need bees. That's
I'm
not...
sorry, what?
We need bees.
Okay. Oh, we got to follow. Nipur.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you for that follow. Yeah.
I'm sure
Bees!
I'm sure Bulk might get that joke. I'm surprised you don't.
What?
Salt, bees.
Oh, no, I get it. The infamous not honey.
The
Yes.
infamous not honey, yes.
Yeah. The infamous sugar gelatin.
Oh God. When you say it like that.
Yeah. There's bees in my cockpit.
Yes, we also need that there is bees in the cockpit. Whee!
Striker, yes, the bee man. And Bulk's in. Bulk gets it.
Alright. Now I'm almost positive.
I thought he was just like having a seizure on that far end for a minute.
I suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and
Beeman.
insult me.
Yeah, there.
again,
Okay,
eh?
Striker. I see the difference there.
What was your name again, Cannonball Head?
Look, I told you not
That-
to call
what was your
me
name again,
that.
Cannonball Head?
My name's Meat Hook, and you still have a little attitude problem.
Just like I've learned how to become a sword master, and now I'm a giant douche.
And you've still got a little hair problem.
Jeez, you just don't know when to quit, do you?
Obviously, neither did your barber.
Just making him like so mad. Neither did your barber.
I'm almost positive that we give him the t-shirt, but I'm not sure.
To invade my peaceful home
Okay,
and insult
hand
me
him the
again,
t-shirt.
eh?
We can't.
Whoops, I just realized that this is
But
the wrong
why?
house.
Oh, okay. Have a nice time on Melee Island.
No. Okay. Maybe this t-shirt is not the place. Okay, never mind. I apologize.
What are you apologizing for?
Trying to look at a map.
I don't need to look at a map right now.
Really? Are you sure? I mean, just...
I don't know. Who are you talking to?
Oh.
Are you hearing the voices again, Bowser?
Maybe.
In the middle. What possible use could that
I keep forgetting that I'm not streaming to you, and therefore you can't see.
Yeah, I only see when everyone else sees.
I'm gonna have to start streaming this to you. Okay, alright, okay, we got the...
Hooray! Cable chicken!
Yes, cable chicken indeed. Okay.
Hello, Ro. Ro from the Black Pants Legion, what up?
Woo!
Hey, Kooky.
And Cookie.
Kooky.
Oh, is it
Who is
Cookie? Oh,
different
Cookie.
than Cookie.
Yes.
Yeah, Bulk's like, do you hear the voices too, Bowser?
Always.
I hear the voices. Yeah.
There's no answer.
The two brain cells that were rubbed together have caught fire and turned to ash.
You're right.
Too much friction.
You're not wrong. Oh, but you know
Oh,
what?
dude,
I know what
pizza
we-
rolls sound so good. Fuck, I could go for like 70 pizza rolls right now.
Are you high?
No! Not currently. I'm just having cravings for like Totino's and chips and Mountain Dew. Cause I'm a horrible person. Because expensive, Kai. That's why. Because expensive.
Ooh, meat with condiment.
Meat condiment.
Now, I am almost positive that's what we had to do to drug the dogs, but I'm not 100% sure, so...
Yeah, you put the flour in something, right? Like.
Well, I used it on the meat.
Exactly. It'll do a thing. Wait. Is the yellow flour the one that you want to use, or the red flour?
I'm almost positive it's the yellow flour. Because I think if we take the red flour, that puts us in the jail cell. However...
Oh, they fucking die?
No, I think the jail cell is something we actually eventually want to get to. But before we do that, we'll save, just in case.
Dude, Ro, you have a 100-piece bag of Totinos?
Wait, what? Are you high?
No, I'm trying to catch up. I'm like, wait a minute. Because now I'm just thinking about Totinos. Like, this game isn't even here anymore. I'm just thinking about the Totinos.
Rob's in his own little world now.
I live in my own little world. This is my space. It's filled with food. That's it. Oh, dude, I love that. I can get one of those to fit in my air fryer if I split it in like half. And oh my god, I love using the air fryer for Totino's pizza rolls. Oh, and mini bagels. I'm very hungry.
Important notice. These dogs are not
there we go.
dead. They are only sleeping. No
They just
animals
tear
were
into the
harmed during the production
Bowser
of
is
this
winning!
game.
No animals were harmed during the production of this game. Talk to sleeping piranha poodles.
I do not want to do that.
Just go up and pet one, lose hand.
Okay.
Oh, dude, Sparrow, yeah. I like to,
A priceless Ming.
one thing I like to do is, I'll make my own chicken wings at home, or like tendies, and I'll cut up chicken breast, and I'll, roll that in flour, and then roll that in the yolk, like you say. And then, I actually, instead of like breadcrumbs or anything, I take like crushed up crouton and Parmesan cheese with like Italian herbs and spices and some mesquite seasoning, and I roll all that together, and then I put those as tendies into the air fryer, and it's so good. And then I have, because on Amazon you can get Buffalo Wild Wings sauces, and I have the Caribbean jerk sauce, so then I'll pour those over it, pour that over it with a little bit of ranch. Oh, it's so good.
Rob is totally missing what's going on in the background right now. Like
No, you're beating some guy up in a off screen.
Wax lips.
It's like no violence for you.
I can't move it.
What? Look at the dangerous yak.
use staple remover on tremendous dangerous looking yak. Ta-da!
I'm not the, like, bulk. I am not that. I am just very hungry.
They must be nuts.
And want comfort food. Do want the comfort food. Oh god, I could go for Domino's. Shit.
Heck! Gophers!
What? Huh? Just dives back into the hole? Like, what? Yeah, I'm sorry, Kai. Gopher repellent with another gopher.
I forgot that I love this part.
It's beautiful. I can't open it.
It's ridiculous.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice Kooky.
That should hold him for a while. If only only I had a file, I could get the idol.
A file.
Sparrow, no more questions.
Blake your hands.
Boy, your hands. Oh, we got a stretch from Kai.
Oh.
No time for reading.
Oh, I know what I have to do. I gotta go. Okay, we got the gopher away. Now I remember. We have to go. We might have to. I think I know. Okay, these guys are sleeping still.
What?
I think we gotta go. Hold on.
Okay.
Bowser is membering stuff. He got the member berries.
I remember. You member, Bowser. I'm very proud of you, member. Do you remember? I remember. I remember very little these days. Member Tex Avery? I don't. Bowser would.
Come to interrogate the prisoner again, huh?
You got
So
it,
who
Sparrow.
want to frame you?
That I can do.
I don't know who exactly. I think it was a conspiracy. And if
Pep
there's one
Rage.
type of piracy
Pep
I
Rage
don't
Farms?
like, it's conspiracy.
Oh,
Look,
God.
I like visitors and everything, but I don't have much more to say. Plus, my throat's getting dry from all this talking.
Thank you.
Why don't you
One
go find
type
someone
of
else to talk to?
conspiracy, it's
It's
conspiracy.
not like I'm the only pirate left on the island or anything.
Okay. We have to give the gopher repellent to him.
The most silly of pirates.
Hey, this might work on the rats. Thanks. Here's the cake.
Thank you for the cake. Now if we...
Oh, that'll be fun, Kooky.
Nope, can't look at it. Oh, open cake. No. Aha! There we go. We have a file now. Now we can go back.
Must open cake. I wonder if there's any cake downstairs. I'm gonna see if I can open some cake.
Oh my god.
What?
You're literally I just so never mind.
What?
You're leaving your computer to go get cake.
No, I'm thinking about opening cake. I haven't left my computer.
All right.
Look, he said open cake, and I want to open cake, and I want to put the open cake in my mouth, okay? Don't you tell me the cake is a lie, Zippy.
It could be. You never know.
I locked the sheriff in there.
Oh yeah, all right.
Tim, I'd already have cake if I was high. I wouldn't have approached this without it.
I don't see anything special about it. I've got the file.
Yeah.
When the cocaine robbed hungers, there is no satiating him.
Stylish confetti to heavily armed clown.
The cake has been determined to be suspicious by the Ministry of Truth. Well, that's fine. I cast Zone of Truth, and the cake is indeed not a lie, so. I had so much cake in April. There were a lot of birthdays in April. I had a lot of cake in April. But boy, do I love cake. And ice cream. I like cake more, or I like ice cream more than cake. What about you, Bowser?
I like ice cream cake.
I like ice cream cake too, but I like some good, like, Cold Stone ice cream more than anything.
That was a close one. At least I got the idol.
Woohoo!
But I'm not done with you yet.
Uh-oh.
Just flip-flopping down the stairs. Like, last time I took a tumble like that, I didn't move for 2 days.
Look, I can explain.
So can I.
You poisoned the governor's pet poodles.
They're just sleeping.
Broke into
Throw a
her
gopher
house
at him or something.
The door was unlocked.
I don't have gopher.
and stole one of her most valuable pieces of art.
No, you've got it all wrong.
No,
Oh, really?
it's actually...
Well, let's hear your
The door was unlocked.
It belongs in a museum.
Ah!
What's going on here?
I caught this hoodlum making off with your idol, Governor. He says it belongs in a museum.
That's right, it does.
What?
You heard me, Fester. The real question is, how did he get in here while you
The
were on
monkey
guard?
idol.
Oh, just go away, Fester.
Separate stomachs for
can
cake and
handle
ice
this.
cream? Dude, I think I do too.
I'll deal with you later.
Dude, I could taste a lot of things
Sorry
after
about him.
Malort and Danger Chip.
He's
Like,
I'm Governor
oh yeah,
Marley.
no, there's totally goob in here, Drift.
Governor
I
Elaine Marley.
can taste everything, just a little bit more now.
So my idol belongs in a museum, eh?
I'm Governor Marley.
Relax, Mr. Threepwood. I know why you're here. Believe me, you're not the first who's tried.
He's just
I have
like,
to admit,
oh, well, aren't
not
you
many get as
swell,
far
Miss
as you
Marley? Yeah, all my weak
Golly.
taste buds are gone.
My
Now
lookout
only the
told
strong
me of your
survive.
arrival. I've wanted to
Also,
meet
you're
you
never
ever
gonna
since
get
I
that
heard
smell
your
out of your
fascinating
bathroom,
There
Striker.
better be a Willikers.
Tell me, Guybrush. why do
Gee
you want to be a
willikers.
pirate? You don't look like one. Your face
If you
is
guys thought the
too
chip was bad, wait until you see the new one we made.
sweet.
Glurble.
Because
I see.
why stop at one shit
You're obviously
post?
not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you? I suppose you've got.
Although,
many
do you
more
still have any of those
exciting
fiber
things to do?
brownies?
I won't take up any more of your time, Mr.
What?
Threepwood.
Don't worry about it. Striker, you got any of
Oh,
them fiber brownies?
Striker.
Yeah. Dude, yes. Can I come get some tomorrow?
God damn it, Rob. Didn't you eat enough of those already?
That was Aloe. Aloe had like
I really wish I knew how to
18.
talk to women.
Jesus, take the brownies. I will. I'll come take like 2 boxes of brownies, and then I'll eat them all, and they'll be
Where
so
do you think
fibrous
you're going through,
that
Blade?
I make an industrial grade cinder block of poo.
Excuse me, Mr. Shine.
At least, oh no, he had multiple boxes.
I think you need to cool off.
Shit post so many.
Hand
I
over
do.
your sword.
Uh-oh.
We drank it, Eclipse. Again,
This is the end of the road, my little
there's
pantaloon
more.
pal.
There's more
Your trouble-making
forthcoming.
days on
Maybe
Melee
someday.
Island are over.
Eventually.
My plans for the governor are far too important and much too near completion.
I can't believe that we've completed so much in this little time. I'm so happy that I finally have been able to think about things and use it, and it's going so well. Oh,
You're
I'm
so proud of
happy.
yourself. I'm so happy.
It actually turned out to be a pretty good day.
It's night though.
Did you find the grog?
No.
Okay. He's just like, this might be a good day. Drowned a
I
man,
can't
no
reach
big
that
deal.
from here. I can't reach that from here.
See, the great thing about it is, you know,
Everything's out of reach.
I can't reach that from here.
At what point do you just fucking drown?
well, I assume 10 minutes because he could hold
It
his...
doesn't seem to open.
Haha!
I guess I'll be needing a sword. This one will do.
Yoink!
Wait, what?
That was it.
That wasn't so hard.
Wait,
All I
what?
have to do is show this stupid idol.
He's
to the
like, let
pirate
me just
leaders
put
and-
this in my
You're alive.
pocket?
Governor!
Hey, you can talk. Huh, who'd
Oh,
have
if you
known?
walk away for 10 minutes,
What are you doing here?
you actually
finish
die?
the
I didn't know
job.
that.
Possibly. I can't...
No, I
No,
came
no,
down here to
Eclipse
save
says
your
that you
life.
do.
Fester wasn't acting on my orders when he threw you in there.
You came down here to rescue me? I didn't even think you liked me.
Well, our first meeting was a little awkward. You seem to have trouble forming complete sentences.
I have that I have that
But
problem
then again,
too.
so do most of my citizens.
He's like, I didn't even think you
But
liked
I'm not
me.
One of your citizens. I'm just a drifter, a nobody.
My God, he's a
would-be
witch.
Pirate. Who would have known or even cared if you'd let me drown?
I would have, Guybrush.
She said his name right.
Oh, Governor.
Hydrate.
Hydration.
I do need to retrieve more hydration, Bowser.
Oh, Guybrush.
Love
I must
muffin.
venture for hydrating substance.
Sugar boots.
Honey pumpkin.
Plunder bunny.
Kiss me.
No, we mustn't.
What?
Not here, where everyone can see us.
Why? Are you ashamed of me?
No, it's not that at all. It's just that many of these pirates have made advances towards me. And to avoid hurting their feelings, I've always told them that my father made me promise never to fall in love with a pirate. If they see us together, they'll know I was lying.
Okay then. Let's go to your place.
Welcome to the love show, people.
But finish your trials first. I don't want you to be preoccupied.
But I feel this sudden urge to complete the trials quickly.
Yes, as quickly as possible. All right, so we shall continue into the scum bar. And I cannot see anything you're writing, chat, because I don't have the chat up. That was Rob's job.
I'm sorry, I need water.
You're very unprepared, Rob. You're a very unprepared individual.
Look, I finished water number 1, okay? Now I require water dose.
I'm the sneakiest footpad in these aisles.
Ah, the idol of many hands. You're a brave lad. And thank ye for stealing it for us.
Woo! Okay, now we've just got to go get the
I'll
lost
just be
treasure.
running along now.
Leave us to our grog.
Now,
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
I'm going to take a look at something. Oh, we do have a staple remover still. Okay.
There sure are a lot of spelling errors.
Okay, maybe it's this one.
I don't want to whip it out in here.
All right, well, sorry.
Someone might steal it.
Okay, we're outside. I think I can take a look at this now. Okay, so it's back. 2, 3, 4. Left. Where's my notepad? I need a notepad for this. All right, hold on a second. Well, I suppose we could always just look at this. We don't actually need a notepad. Back, left, right, back, right, left, back. Okay, so back, left, right. Okay, all right. Oop, that's not the one we wanted. Okay, I think for this one we have to go to the fork again, and we have to follow the dance to the monkey.
Murder Baby demanded a hug as penance for my unpreparedness.
Of course, you know.
He's like, Father, how dare you?
Murder Baby is more important than I understand that. Let's go to the fork.
He was like, how dare you reflect so poorly upon this family?
Okay, so...
I'm like, just wait, kid.
So it's... Okay, we gotta... Let's look at that map again.
The map.
So, back, left, right.
Do you have to do the Dora map song, too?
I wish. So we go back. Left.
Bulk, you know that Bowser has a Nokia, not a smartphone. He's got the survival phone.
Right. Shut your mouth. It is. I've got a smartphone. It's a Sonum. Okay. So we did back, left, right. Left, right, back. So we go left.
Zippy Rob had one job.
He did. Rob had one job and he failed at that, but that's okay. We love him anyways.
Yeah. Well, that and tell him never trust an animate cocaine pile to do any shit right.
You're
that's not bad advice.
You're not wrong, actually, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, let's look
But
at this.
Look at my little smile and my jaunty top hat. How can you not trust that?
I don't know. Can you haul that out again? There we go.
What am I hauling?
Not you.
Who are we
I'm
hauling?
talking to the video game character, Rob. The useful
I'm
one.
talking to the character. I don't know why you can't hear me.
Right, left, back. Okay. So right,
Bro, fuck you.
left, back. Cha-cha-cha. And remember, X marks the spot. Oh, here we go.
Bowser would rock a cat smartphone with its built-in FLIR.
I wish. I had the earlier set of the cat phone. Now I have a Sonum.
I thought that was a joke. God damn it.
Remember, there are other pirates on this island. So go easy on the treasure.
Oh,
Leave
that's...
some for the next person. Here lies treasure of such unimaginable wealth. Well, you'll just have to dig it up to believe it.
You gotcha.
Paid for by the Melee Island Chamber of
Leave
Commerce.
some treasure for the next person.
Look at shovel, open shovel, use shovel.
Well, this shouldn't take too long.
The best at pirates.
Hours pass.
Woohoo! And he's still digging.
You.
Hey, I think I hit something.
Excuse me.
Oh boy.
Hours pass.
It's a t-shirt.
Nighttime is still
Not
nighttime.
my size, but a nice one nonetheless.
One
Well,
would
I guess
think
I should put all
Cocaine
this
and
dirt
Rob
back
would
now.
be more on the ball. God damn it.
More hours pass.
I found the treasure of Melee Island, and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
Yes. I found the treasure of Monkey Island and all I got was a stupid t-shirt. Thank you for the sub, Tome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you. We appreciate you.
Uh-oh. That's not creepy at all.
What?
The pirate ship. The
Oh.
ghost pirate ship.
What was that?
Oh,
I'm
whoopsie
so
daisy.
confused.
Hey, what are you doing just standing around? The governor's
Did you
been
accidentally summon ghost pirates?
Yes.
By whom?
LeChuck's got her on that ship that just sailed off. I'm afraid we've seen the last of her.
So where were you this whole time? Sleeping?
So where were you this whole
Mhm.
time?
He's like,
Sleeping?
oh, did you do things?
Hey, I'm a lookout, not a bodyguard.
I like how he put that, like, the dirt back perfectly, too.
Oh, totally. That's the best. I
Like,
mean,
with the X and
where did they
everything,
go?
he's just like, I am a master of...
LeChuck's taken the governor back to his hideout on Monkey Island. I'm afraid that no pirate on this island is brave enough to follow him there. But hey, good luck.
Aw, Kooky got the wrong pizza. Damn.
They left this note. You can have it, but I don't think you'll like what it says.
Tome, you
Thank you, Rob Paulson.
It's Rob Paulson. Tome, we have evolved the government system of the BPL from debates, so you'll see different shenanigans in the future.
Attention, pirates of Melee. Your governor is alive and well and by my side as she was always meant to be. If you try to find us, you will only meet with horrifying disaster.
We
Yours
will
truly,
only be more
Captain
the
LeChuck.
dumb.
Okay. Onwards, upwards, and always turning, turning, turning. Let's go in to see these assholes first. Oh.
Night Drift.
Uh-oh.
All BPL Air Force inquiries have to be made to our Air Force Staff Sergeant nearest E6.
LeChuck and his spectral crew came and got her.
It must be proficient with MiGs.
Yeah. See ya, Stryker.
So good to
Bye,
me.
Stryker.
Always conveniently losing those health board reports. For a small consideration, of course. What'll become of my business? Oh, woe is me.
What can I do to save her?
Hey, look, a cup.
You must get a ship and go after her.
A cup that may be used for
Pirates Riders on
groggening.
Monkey Island.
Yes.
Everybody knows that. Don't ask me how. All you need to do is find a way there.
Where can I get a ship?
Why, it's Smiling Stand's used shipyard. Same as everybody else. Tell them I sent you. We're old friends.
Oh, thanks, Cookie.
Door dashing sushi to a cigar.
join me?
Dude, I am jealous.
Alas, I cannot go to sea. An old war.
I want to go to a nice cigar lounge
I'm
so
sure you
bad.
understand.
Get me a drink.
Get your own drink.
I like places like that, cigar lounges and like wine bars.
Right. I'm off.
You can do like a lot of different
Good luck.
tastings and.
Be sure to wear your mittens. And your galoshes.
Ooh, mittens and
And
galoshes.
don't forget to write. Bye now.
I like dueling piano bars too. Those are fun.
What, dually handlebar? What?
Dueling piano bars, where like
Oh.
they'll have two people playing piano and they like basically shit on each other.
It's good to know.
With comedy. With comedy.
This stuff is eating right through the mug.
Dragon's Milk has some amazing boozes.
We have a melting mug.
Yay!
All right, time to save the game again, just in case.
Hey, Flack. How you doing?
Okay, off to Smiling Stands or whatever the used ship place. Just in case, maybe we should probably take a few more of these.
Looks like a fine pewter tankard.
I don't know why we wouldn't.
Come on,
Pick
there
up
we go.
mug.
Pickup mug. We now have.
Sparrow, you're living the
Oh,
life.
oh,
man.
look! Look at mug near death.
Don't think it'll hold much now.
Okay, all right. Okay, that might be an interesting point to note. Mugs don't last forever, especially with that stuff. So
I
we
think there's a way to deal with that, but I don't remember.
probably gonna have to end up getting what's his face a grog. But we'll have to go this way. This is
The crying is killing it.
This is uncharted territories, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I don't remember much after that
We're
first
playing
book.
Monkey Island, not Uncharted.
You feel happy about that one? Do you?
No.
Uh-oh.
I'm not special. I'm just special.
I'm
also hydrating a lot.
I got a question for you guys. Did the sound just cut out for you guys?
The game sound did.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's quiet. It's too quiet.
Okay, good thing we saved.
Yeah, because I can hear us.
Okay, well, that's just dandy. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. We will be right back. All right, everybody, we're back. As always, technical difficulties happening, all that. We've got the sound back at least. All right. Yay. Oh, and the resolution. Oh, excellent. Look at that. And I somehow managed to fix the resolution, so I'm not going to go clicking off the screen. Thank you, Lord. Oh, we can pick up hunk of meat, too.
I remember there being a lot to mess around with.
There is.
In this, like, at this point. Excuse me. Everything is small because the stream is now in a different resolution.
Ow! Got it.
Or the game is, I should say.
I'm gonna pick up all the mugs I can.
Literally every mug. Well, it's like you have to sit there and put all the mugs, or like put the stuff into other mugs, right?
Possibly. We'll figure it out, though.
Figured out.
Figured out.
Figured out.
Figured out.
Figured out.
Oh, well. At least now we know what we're doing.
Yeah. It is close to the original resolution, Quasar.
Yes,
it
yes, it is. Part of that is, although it's still a little bit better graphics, more cartoonish. Okay, going to the used ship emporium.
Walking down there. I would like a ship. I have very few things to purchase it with.
Vessels, and I'd stand on my head to make.
Can I fight you for it?
What sort of craft are you looking for? Big, fast, slow. You want it? I got it. And if I don't got it, I'll get it. I want to make you a deal that you're happy with. Because if you're not happy, I'm
Dog's
not
name
happy.
is
But I
Tally.
know
Yes,
you're gonna leave here
that is
happy.
Tally, our technical director.
Manager. Yeah.
Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come, take
I
a
need
look
you to
around.
stop talking first.
And shut up, Stan.
So tell me, what are you interested in looking at today?
Discount Dan's older brother, Discount Stan.
Yeah, this pretty much.
Yep.
Hmm.
Taught him everything he knows.
That spiffy blue one by your office looks nice.
Of course it does. It's mine. And it's not
The
for
spiffy
sale.
blue one by your office.
What else can I show you?
It's not for sale. Well, that's not going to make me very happy.
How much do you want for yours?
I told you, it's not for sale. Jeez, you're
How much do you want for yours? I can't believe that's one of the
So
options.
am I, right? What else can I show you?
Let me see the best ship you've got.
Salvage Stan the longboat man. Oh, all right.
Oh, that's
Just
bad.
a boat for you. Walk this way.
Wacky inflatable boat. Wacky inflatable
Now
boat
this-
salesman man.
This is a ship fit for a king. I mean, we're talking 15 staterooms, a fireplace in every one. We're
Wow.
talking 2 pools, one indoor, one outdoor. We're talking
Yeah, I like that too,
rotating
Ro. Like anything
ballroom.
that's
We're talking heated crow's nest.
anything that's
We're
kind of
talking
in
200 feet of
like
oak
a
and
stylized
green.
art style
And
gets a
all
real
for
leg
one
up in
low price.
longevity.
Speaking of price,
I mean, like going back and playing it.
let's talk about money.
I feel that way about the
Your
Borderlands
money.
games. Like, they don't have to be high graphical fidelity because everything's like that
371 pieces of
cell
eight.
shaded, and
I think we must be talking
it
about
just gives it kind of like this
completely different ships
iconic
here.
cartoony
You've
look.
obviously been out of the
It doesn't-
ship market
doesn't feel
for
like it wears
quite
out.
some time. I doubt you're carrying enough cash on you for this transaction. You wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance, would you?
Bro Fisticus. I like how the texture of his jacket is completely stationary. Well, yeah. That's probably how it was back in the day. You don't want to lose that detail.
Is it one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle?
Yeah, Wind Waker as well, Ro.
Already
That's
got one of
another good example.
You wouldn't happen to have any
Like
other
Wind
means
Waker's
of
never gonna
finance,
look
would
old.
you?
I don't think it's just gonna feel old eventually,
Money is
or maybe
no
not. I don't know. Like
Well,
you know,
it
I don't
is
want
with
to
me.
be like
How
Wind
much
Waker's gonna suck someday. Probably won't.
Actually, I was hoping to get one on credit.
Money is no object.
Neither a borrower nor a lender be. That's just old Stan's philosophy. If you've got a job, the storekeeper in town might extend you some credit. Then we'd have something to talk about. Unless, of course, you've already got some other
Go rob the
means of
shopkeeper.
financing.
On second thought, this may not
Oh,
be the
Pistol's like, hey chat, what's the best ship name
But I tell you, I got a
that you can
feeling
think of?
You're gonna leave here today with a new, previously owned vessel. So, what else can I show you?
Actually, I'd like to go.
Let's
think about
get some financing here. We're gonna have to go see about getting some financing.
I don't want you to feel
The Sinkwell, the North Star, the Unco, the freebooter, the divorce settlement,
I forgot to
sinking
give you my
feeling.
card. And here's something else to remember me by.
A compass?
An extra strong magnetic
I like the HMS
compass.
Dingleberry.
Picture on it.
That's right. It always points directly back
Navigation
here. So
hazard.
if you're looking for a good deal, you know where to go.
It always-
I'll be
Unsinkable Sam.
right here when you come back. But I can't guarantee that any of these ships will.
Right.
They're moving fast today. Yes, sir.
I don't even know what you said,
Can
Kooky.
hardly keep anything in stock.
I don't like this guy.
He'll be
You're not
back.
supposed to. I
Apparently.
mean, he's like Discount Dan, and we don't like him either.
All right, valid point. All right.
The tack drain.
There's no answer.
Okay.
Are you just trying to break into this house?
Totally. I was, and then I left. Now I'm gonna
Find
go
a
join
brick.
the circus.
Merchant ship obsession. The SSSs.
Those crazy spaghetti brothers are still in there. Those crazy.
Boy,
spaghetti
howdy, do I
brothers are
not
still
like
in there.
pronouncing that.
Okay, apparently the crazy spaghetti brothers are in there.
Huh. I wonder if they're related to the salesman.
Probably.
It's like, do you know some spaghetti bros?
Let's go talk to
Mr.
the.
Salesman?
We'll go talk to the sword master. She might be able to help us.
We bested you in front of your own home and family and in the eyes of God, but will you do us a favor?
I want us to make up and be friends.
I want you to go away and leave me alone.
I want to embarrass you. Wow.
The governor's been kidnapped.
You can just be rude.
What? That's ridiculous. Oh no. This looks bad. Very bad.
Very, very bad.
I'm getting a ship and a crew together to go rescue her.
The HMS Meat Canyon.
Count me in. I'll meet you at the dock.
Coos Bay, Oregon. There's a ship called the Happy Hooker. All right.
Can I get tickets to this ship or? Okay.
Well, you know that you'll get tickets and you'll have to swab its poop deck.
No, that's your job.
Meanwhile,
I ain't complaining.
Meanwhile,
having just returned from Melee, LeChuck and his crew find their old hiding place in the underground rivers of Monkey Island and drop anchor.
Bulk the Thunder Child coming in with that reference.
I just stopped by. to
God
congratulate
bless
you on
those
your
majestic
kidnapping.
men and their idiot captain.
Captain,
Oh
The
God.
US yet.
are you all right?
Oh God.
USS Buckingham Rob.
Oh, like a skin suit. Oh, that's wrong.
Never felt better. And how fares our prisoner?
Ah, yes. We had a little
Now, likey.
trouble.
Of course.
Trouble!
No, nothing to worry about, sir. Everything's under control.
Lies.
The fact that the Happy Hooker's a fishing boat and not a ship is even better.
Well, I mean,
No one's getting in or
I understand
out.
why.
For your sake, I hope not. With years of planning almost destroyed by my death, I'm not taking any chances now.
What plans? What are your plans, madman?
Took care of Mr. Threepwood then?
Guybrush Threepwood will not be a problem.
Well, you didn't know that he could hold his breath for 10 minutes, did you? Aha!
Probably bloated
Poor Rob's sitting there going, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
eyes being eaten out by crabs. Fish pecking at his fingers. Kinda makes you wish you were there to watch.
Ah, yes, sir. Ugh. Sure does it that.
Correct.
Now, go check on the route. Make sure it's locked up tight.
Aye, aye, Captain.
God,
There's so much.
I do love the Yakko voice.
Yes, Rob Paulson is awesome.
Amazing.
Let's see if Meat Hook will help us, even though I've insulted him and called him Baldy.
Now, sir, we've only been here to harass you and mock you. But,
We could also use your help.
yeah. Like a cartoon.
Whee!
Oh, Sparrow actually got to meet him at Dragon Con. Said he was super nice.
Yeah, apparently he's like an awesome person to just chill out with.
That's really cool.
It's one of the things where, like, I used to work cons myself, and not as like a guest or anything, but like behind the scenes and stuff like that. I used to do security, and that's one of many people I would have liked to have met was Rob Paulson in the voice acting industry.
Unfortunately, I'm the most famous person I've ever met. So.
Oh, congratulations!
I suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and insult me again, eh?
The governor's been kidnapped.
What? That's preposterous.
No, look.
Really?
Here's the note.
Take a look at this note they left.
Oh no. This is
Oh,
horrible.
you got to smoke with Mark Shepard
What
one
are we
year?
going
That's
to
cool.
do?
We could just wait for him to come back.
We could get a crew together and sail off after them.
Bully out here throwing out the
What an
puns
idea.
again.
Now, if
Bullying me with
only
puns.
that Captain.
What about me?
Ha! You? Ha! Oh!
Words
He
hurt,
really
man.
laughed in your
Words,
face.
words
Hey,
hurt.
I'm serious.
Really?
I mean, you did tell him he was bald a lot of
Okay, let's
times.
see you prove
I like
it.
how long he laughs.
Walk this way.
Okay.
There's something in here that I want to show you. Something horrible. Something so horrible that I stay awake at night just thinking about it. But I don't mean to
Aquaholic,
scare
Nacho
you.
Boat. What are
I'm
you
sure
looking
a
at?
big, brave guy
Ooh,
like yourself
rough.
will have no problem facing this monster. After all, it's much smaller than the beast that bit off my hands so many years ago. Arr, har, har, har. Let's just hope you're quicker than I was.
The build-up.
I just remembered something. I never did get around to feeding him this week. Ha 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 ha! Silly me!
It's okay.
I'll let you open this last door yourself.
See,
Just
God.
let me get out of your way.
God, I hope it's like a little fuzzy rabbit or something.
Getting cold feet?
No, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I
You're
hope it's a mirror.
supposed to open that little door. And if you're brave enough, touch the beast inside.
Oh, is that all?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, he's
If you've got the guts.
Starfleet. He like goes up there.
To murderous winged devil.
I think I'd get better results with the parrot.
Poke the stewed meat. Bother the stewed meat. Stroke the stewed meat. Oh, don't stroke your stewed meat in front of the parrot. Bully error 404. Fish not found.
You are a brave man after all.
Well,
you faced the beast I've feared all these years.
You were afraid of a
You had
parrot.
the guts to do what I never could. I feel like such a coward. I'm not good enough to be on your crew. I'm not even good enough to swab your decks.
Oh, come on, Meat Hook. You're a big, strong, good-looking guy with a great tattoo.
It's like, are you hitting on me?
Wanna
Swab
see?
my decks.
Maybe later.
Wait for it.
Anyway, you can swab my decks anytime.
Ooh, God.
Really?
Sure.
I can still be on your crew.
Hey, Rob, do you want to swab my
Very
decks?
carefully. Very carefully, Zippy. What?
Do you want to swab my decks?
Thank you.
Probably.
I won't let you down.
Excellent. Now that you're gone.
Maybe I'll get a chance to show you my whole tattoo routine when we're at sea.
Wow, this is sounding better and better all the time.
Capitan Hazelweird may or may not have farted.
Ooh. Nice. Use chicken on cable.
Cable chicken.
Whee! Alright, pardon me. Sorry about that, by the way.
Bully, goddamn. Vitamin C. Yarr.
Down to vitamin C, left, right, and center.
No, vitamin C.
Oh, the boat. Oh,
yeah.
that's a bad pun. I thought you were talking about my cough.
No, you big weenie.
You're the big weenie.
Thank you.
I can't believe. Never mind. All right. Obviously, we've got to go to town.
C's and greetings instead of seasons greetings. God damn it!
Excuse me, but now it's only you again. I told
Excuse
you
me,
there was
woof.
only one in existence.
Notorious.
Now get lost.
Hello, BPL people. It is weekend. Good for you. I'm glad it's your weekend.
Yay, weekend.
I said don't pester the rat.
Did you know the governor's been kidnapped?
Have you fucked with the mouse yet?
No.
Well, yes, we knew about that.
I'm going after those immaterial authority figure nappers.
When
Are you
does
with
Bulk
me?
come on?
Bulk comes on in about 30 minutes.
Ooh.
Well,
Of course, 30 minutes my time.
Of herself.
and we are
It's 30
sort
minutes
of
my time
busy
too, bud. You're
here.
just an hour ahead.
And we've got the circus to take
That's true. That's true.
I'm sorry. We simply can't go at this time.
I'm not gonna warn
Oh
you
my
again.
god.
Leave the rat alone. Hey man, Frank, make him quit it.
Oh. When you get married, you
now
are
look what you
tied down.
I'll just be running along now.
Okay, let's go check out the voodoo lady again.
Someone was talking to me. Oh, I watched a video last night, Ben, about the USS Barb.
Yikes!
And that is a really crazy... If any of you like naval history or just like combat history or like crazy ships, go look up the USS Barb. It did some dumb, crazy shit. And yes, technically, it sank a train.
Flashing. Makes me see spots.
Quiet. I am getting another
Its flag has a
vision.
train kill. Diggs said hydrate.
Hydrate!
Must what?
Thank you, my throat was getting dry.
Drive? Where was it going?
It was dry.
No, Giga, it blew up a train.
Deep beneath Monkey Island.
Seasickness comes in
Only
waves.
one thing
Boo.
powerful enough to destroy
Yeah, it was
LeChuck.
Fat Electrician.
What?
It's an ancient root. Once prepared, the root can destroy a ghost with one touch.
I think it was like some commando
I'm
crew.
getting more.
They had a crew come off the sub, rig a fucking charge like with a pressure plate,
See the cannibals that live
and
on
then the train they like planted it, got away, and the train rattled over it like at some point and blew it straight to hell.
Great.
Now go and find the one.
No, it was Fat Electrician's video.
Oh!
I'll watch out for LeChuck.
Exoteric Stratagems giving out that community gift sub.
Thank you very much.
What you will find out
Thank you,
about
thank you.
yourself and your world.
He is hilarious. He's got a really good like presence. He's very charismatic. The way he's able to just kind of ramble it all out. His videos are good. Yeah, Lucky Flucky.
Lucky what?
It was the name of the commander of the USS Barb.
Ah.
Good old Commander Flucky. Yeah, he's very quotable. That's like he's got a very solid shtick. Sail Hydra, fuck off.
Oh God.
Yeah. Everything that Electrician does is definitely about like the giggle and making it a little bit hyperbolic. Well, not necessarily hyperbolic, but definitely playing it up to get a laugh. And I'm sure History Guy's video actually gives some really good details that you don't get from like a couple minute overview.
And do you have reservations, sir?
Why, yes, I do have reservations.
When in doubt, lie. Lie like a rug.
Lie like a rug?
Probably under S. For Shine Top?
Nice try, but we're booked solid for the next 5 hours. But I might be able to squeeze you in around the 2 o'clock hour. Would that be okay?
Next 5 hours.
No thanks. I've got a ship to catch.
Next time.
Exo, I usually do the MW5 streams. I don't think anybody else has really tried to do them, and they're just kind of random. So keep an eye out.
The governor's been kidnapped.
Yeah, the USS Arizona sank an island. Its escort flashed the reply, temper, temper.
They kidnapped the governor? That really makes me mad. Oh, I feel
That is a really funny, that is a very funny, true joke. That's just the whole island was gone. Yeah, well, they're both good. You just like, you go to one for one thing and you go to the other for a little bit more. They're very different.
Of course. My emancipator, I shall be eternally indebted. Until then, I pay.
Yeah, Exo, I also updated Rogue Tech because I want to see.
It's locked.
I would like to show off the differences between Foxy's advanced 3062 stream and where Rogue Tech is at right now. And kind of show the difference in play style too, so I'll be doing that at some point.
No staples to be removed.
What do you get when you cross the ocean with the Titanic?
Hey, where'd you go?
Halfway.
Try and get you a reservation with
Funny.
the
Oh, that's fucking good.
Who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake?
Melt
And when I
lock
come
with
back,
grog.
you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again. What do you want?
Temper, because of that
I'm interested
anecdote,
in picturing
actually,
a note of credit.
is one of the reasons I have one of our what's our sound thing that we use again, Bowser?
For what?
For this.
Oh,
we get
for
our music.
Epidemic.
Epidemic, yeah. There's a song on there called Temper, and I downloaded it because of that. Because of that story.
All right.
So I use that on some of my
I'll
intros
get
now.
one of my notes and we'll fill it out.
Oh, Kookie's got job difficulty to do. What do you get when you cross an octopus and a goat? Suspension of your funding and a visit from the ethics committee?
Let's see here. What did you say your occupation
Oh my
was?
god. Spare and Bully, you two, just
I'm a
fucking
grog-swilling,
all the time.
foul-smelling pirate.
Foul smelling, yes. Grog swilling, maybe. But a pirate? Don't make me laugh. Come back when you got
Damn
some
right you are.
tattoos or a peg leg or at least an eye patch for crying out loud.
He's like, get tattoos and peg leg and eye patch. Otherwise, you're not allowed. Ooh.
What else do you want?
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
Look, I told you.
I think I know what we have to do. We have to do some
Maybe if you
breaking and
enter
entering. Or at least
I guess
fumbling
I
and...
could hike all the way over
Fumbling, bumbling, stumbling?
Fumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Be right back.
Yep. Dumble, bumble, fumble, stumble.
And don't touch anything.
First things first, save the game.
Game save is goob. Game
Yes.
save is life.
Let's walk up to this handle here.
Oh, Spirit, God, no. The Enterprise was attacked by a ship from the planet Omega-3, but it was okay, though. The damage was super fish oil. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, pick up
I'm
handle.
not mad, I'm just disappointed.
This is going to be very difficult with...
Yeah, it was about the Arizona. That we've come full circle, Troa. Or that's what Ben was saying. I'd have to go back and look at the video. Tex really likes that story too.
Okay, alright, so it was...
Yeah, you two are Bully and Spara. Fucking hilarious. Oh, Soul, welcome to the chat. Thanking Exo for that sub. Yeah, Bully and Spara, you two need a spin-off comedy. It was the USS. Anytime Tex talks about warships, temper. Oh, it might have been the Texas then, Troa. Oh, I think
doesn't
about
seem to
it.
open.
Could have been either one. Welcome, Infinity. We're glad to see you in the chat.
It doesn't seem to open.
Are you having difficulty using a door?
It's not a door, it's a safe. And
Does it have a door?
I am going to phone you. All right. Let's see what the sign says.
Ring bell for service.
I went skydiving with a blind guy. Have you ever heard a German Shepherd scream at 6,000 feet?
Step away from the counter for 2 seconds, and some idiot's already ringing that stupid bell. The Swordmaster says you can jump in the lake, by the way. What do you want?
Wild Russian, welcome to the chat.
I think I'd just like to browse.
When God made ducks, waterproof that chicken and give it a kazoo.
Wow. That is...
I love it. Like, Sparrow and Bully just keep going. They're just like, no context. Here are my jokes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Zippy! Oh. Woo-wee, that's bad.
We'll leave for now.
I don't want to say that one. That's so bad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a far better playthrough of The Secret of Monkey Island than the last one, for sure.
You just needed me out here, baby.
Well, maybe, and I also needed to stop, having so many goddamn technical difficulties. I found the treats for Tally. That's why it was better.
Yeah, Tally was like, I'm gonna make this miserable until you give me treats, yo.
That's usually how it goes. That's general day-to-day life.
You gotta pay the staff, including Tally.
Yeah, this is true. All right, so coming up next in about 10, maybe less minutes of time, we've got Bulk and the Farm Sim Friday crew. And
you're gonna have that chill farming time.
Yeah, chilling out, farming, talking about anime, apparently. The random stuff that
I guess they do that, yeah.
Whatever they enjoy doing.
Can you just imagine, like, 3 farmers on a tractor, like, working a field or whatever, and they're just sitting there talking about, like, Sword Art Online?
I mean, give it a couple more years. You never know.
Will it catch on?
It might. You never know. Anyways, until next time, I have been Red Castle Bowser. Thank you for putting up with my slowness, my lack of talking, and my inability to figure things out. My co-host
and his co-host, me.
Yeah, and my co-host, Rob, Cocainium Rob. Cocainium Rob. Oh my God, I always say your name wrong for some reason.
You say Cocainium because...
I am Canadian,
I don't
that's
know.
why.
It's probably one of the spots you got hit in the head.
Maybe. I've been hit in the head so many times. Anyways, until next time, we'll see you guys soon. Roll them credits.